The Holy Door has closed, but the door of the first full year of Pope Leo XIV's pontificate is just beginning to open. What will it look like? What are the main goals and challenges facing the Pope in the year ahead? He wasted no time. A day after the Jubilee of Hope ended, he convened an extraordinary consistory in Rome, gathering cardinals from around the world. A bold move not seen since 2014.
One of the things that he listened to them say was they wanted to come to Rome more often. They felt that under Pope Francis they had not been brought to Rome on a regular basis, so they didn't know each other. Pope Leo then was fulfilling a promise, the request from the College of Cardinals during the ramp up to the conclave and then afterward.
The two-day meeting in the Vatican was the first phase of the consistory, which will conclude at the end of June, around the feast of Saints Peter and Paul, with another 2 days of debate. Pope Leo then intends to repeat this gathering every year as a 3 to 4 day encounter.
So he's establishing then, or restoring in some ways, one of the key traditions and functions of the College of Cardinals, which is to serve as the key advisors to the Pope.
The consistory tells us a great deal about Leo's vision for his pontificate and for the Church. He wants consultation. He wants the princes of the Church, the most important church leaders, to come to Rome regularly so that he can listen to them and speak with them before making decisions. And to keep the focus on synodality and evangelization, with liturgy and curia reform left for later.
We are a very diverse group, enriched by a wide range of backgrounds, cultures, and ecclesial and social traditions. We bring with us different educational and academic paths, pastoral experiences, and, of course, distinct personalities and personal traits. Above all, we are called to get to know one another and to engage in dialogue so that we may work together in the service of the Church.
Fresh off the consistory, Leo XIV moved straight into diplomacy. On January the 9th, Pope Leo addressed the Vatican diplomatic corps representing nearly 200 nations. He spoke about global tensions, wars, and the pursuit of peace, marking a significant moment for Vatican diplomacy at a time when the world is being shaken by so many bloody conflicts.
The Pope spoke about the rule of law as the foundation of working together on this planet. He spoke about the city of God and the earthly city in line with the teaching of Augustine. And he said, well, let's not be too comfortable. I take this now in my own word and think, well, we can strive to our own good here on this planet.
Leo's first address to the diplomatic corps sketched how he wants to meet the world. A defense of the rule of law and international humanitarian law, with human dignity, not strategic interest, as the non-negotiable starting point, framed through St. Augustine's warning about false peace built on domination. That makes peace building a central theme of the year ahead. He singled out the war in Ukraine, calling for an immediate ceasefire and dialogue motivated by a sincere search for a path to peace.
I renew my appeal to respect the will of the Venezuelan people and to safeguard the human and civil rights of all, ensuring a future of stability and concord. To this end, inspiration may be drawn from the example of two of its children who I had the joy of canonizing last October, José Gregorio Hernández and Sister Carmen Rendiles. May their witness inspire the building of a society founded on justice, truth, freedom, and fraternity.
Another important aspect of this year's program will undoubtedly be apostolic journeys around the world. After Pope Leo's first apostolic trip to Turkey and Lebanon in November and December of 2025, he's also scheduled to visit Spain in the coming months.
Pope Leo wants to go to the Canary Islands, which is one of those entry points for migrants that many die trying to get there. Then he'll have stops where in Spain, he'll go to Barcelona, which means a stop at Sagrada Familia, which means he'll be in some ways following in the footsteps of Pope Benedict XVI, who was there in 2011.
The Pope plans to visit several African countries too, with an essential stop in Algeria, in the footsteps of St. Augustine, as well as South America, possibly including Uruguay, Argentina, and Peru, his second homeland, where he served as a missionary for many years. With the solemn rite celebrated on January the 10th in the Basilica of Santa Maria degli Angeli in Assisi, the commemorative year marking the 800th anniversary of the death of St. Francis of Assisi has begun. For this occasion, Pope Leo XIV has proclaimed a special Franciscan Jubilee year, which will conclude on January the 10th, 2027. It will be a year of grace in the footsteps of the poor man of Assisi, granting a plenary indulgence throughout the entire year 2026.